Alright, g'day everybody. Welcome back to the last in our series of content creation. Today we're covering uploading to YouTube. This is not really a tutorial on how to actually edit to YouTube. It's sort of just giving you broad brushstrokes of what the process actually is, just so you're aware of it. So now what happens is once you've got your own channel created here, you end up with a little dashboard, and that's where I am right now. So I just go to create and upload and select the file. Alrighty, so there we are. That's the file I'm looking for right there. So basically what you're presented with here is a bit of a intro screen. Now, as with all of the other stages and steps that I've had along the way, you basically need some templates set up. So I have a template for titles that I have set up, which I won't show you now because I won't bore you with the details. But this is what you're sort of presented with. You need to create yourself a thumbnail, as you would have seen on my channel previously, and you can see here from all the videos they've all got specific thumbnails that are sort of the same kind of theme and look very similar. That's just so the channel overall has a look that kind of gels and everybody's familiar with. Then you can create a playlist for everything. But as you can see here, even just from this particular step, you know, we're on step 1, monetization, video elements, checks, visibility. There's a whole lot to do afterwards. You've got to create your thumbnail, and as we said right back in the beginning, when we created screen grabs from our videos in the first place, when we first uploaded them, this is where those screen grabs come into play. I'll create a playlist, which makes it easier for all of my viewers to, you know, go through and find out if a particular video is related to a particular theme, so creeks and rivers or something like that, for example. Now, what you also do at this stage here is, if you're a content creator yourself, you add tags. So you basically just put in, I try and create as many tags as I possibly can, ones that are actually related. And if you are in any way a student of Google and SEO scores, which I use for my website and also for visibility across all the different platforms, I make sure that I tag everything here the same as I tag it on my website, and that just makes sure that it's visible for Google. And if that way, if somebody goes to type in, let's say, Yokohama Geolander, so let's say I'm trying to get my SEO to reflect across this platform as well as others, I'll type in City Rubber Tires More, for example, here into videos on Google, and that just ensures that your video comes up as one of the viewed ones here, and then you can get people to click on it and they know where it is. Okay, so what I've done now that I've gone through and added my tags, next thing you'd go through and do a little bit of things on certification and recording dates, etc. All of this just ensures that if you've created the video that it gets more views. If you update and add in a lot more of this information, it just makes sure that you've got more chance of the video actually getting viewed. There's a few other little things in here that, you know, you don't really sort of need to know, but it's, as I said, we're just giving you broad brush strokes of what's going on. So let's say I'd added my thumbnail and everything I wanted to add. Next I go into a monetization thing. So I say monetization on, making sure that I don't have any inappropriate language or any inappropriate content. Submit my rating. And as I said in the beginning, all we're really trying to do is just sort of let you know just you know, how time consuming this process is, just from an interest perspective for yourself, but also as well if you were interested in making some content yourself. Alright, so at this stage we would add some subtitles in, or also add some end screens in and cards in as well. That probably takes you about 5 or 10 minutes. Then once you've gone through, YouTube runs a bit of a check to make sure that there's no problems with copyright or anything like that. And then on the final stage there, all you do is select a date that you would like it to be uploaded. Usually I just choose a schedule date, and then you just click schedule, and then that's basically it. So I can't complete any of this at the moment because we're still uploading, and what I need to do is go back and finalize all the details on the front. So just a very short video this week on that. I just wanted to sort of finalise things to give you a bit of an idea. I know it's a bit of a closing out and not really a lot of information, but as I said, I do have a lot of viewers who are interested in this sort of thing, and you know, I'm just curious to find out how the process actually goes. When I started making content myself, I found it very difficult trying to find information on how people go about it, and you know, find videos that weren't sort of big performances and you know, big videos that are saying yes, you can get 1 million views. And all I wanted to do is just find out how the process actually works, so I could learn for myself. You may actually just want to create a, you know, a little channel that just is purely for people who are family members or friends that you want to watch your videos. So, you know, this can also be beneficial for that. All right, well, that's about it for this particular video. This is the last in the series, and I hope that's given you a bit better of an idea of how we're working here at the channel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and most of all, share the channel. I really do appreciate that. And we'll see you next time we get 4 wheels on the road.